Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been so many months since I actually did, an update video or a makeup video or an unboxing. Yeah, I had to just stop for some time after the recent changes in my life. I really needed a break. So basically in May, my grandmother passed away. On top of that, I was dealing with my master's in counseling, and it was a really stressful period. And then there were other life changes, that I went through. So maintaining the makeup channel was, already something that I just felt I could not do, especially because it wasn't just my grandmother who passed away. There were several people after that also who did. And just a few days ago, it was the 1 year anniversary of my friend Nicholas, who also, passed away, not from COVID, but it was still a shock to my system, same as my grandmother and then my aunt. So yeah, this year has been very challenging, very difficult in many ways, and especially after experiencing deaths, I really felt it was just inappropriate to continue doing makeup videos. I was very down. I took the initiative to just stop all of this, and I think it was a really good decision, because I think if I just pushed through, I wouldn't have actually had time to process my grief or to give myself that time, to really experience what was happening, because obviously my grandmother was in India, and we couldn't even be there for the funeral or anything like that, which was just awful. I think for quite a few months, and even now, it's still hard for me to really accept that my grandmother's passed away. And that brings me to the next thing. I actually ended up going to see a therapist about it, and I think that was a really good decision too, because I just thought I need that support right now. I need someone to do what I've been doing for 1.5 years for other people, and it was a really good decision. I'm so grateful, because in the South, people have just been amazing, so supportive, so helpful when it comes to just getting you what you need. And I found a really great counselor who's just been helping me work through my grief. I never realized just how much grief I had in my life until I actually sat down and started talking to her, and it's been very therapeutic for me. It's been so uncomfortable, because there's so many emotions coming up that I never fully, dealt with. So many situations that were never fully resolved. So going into all of that, it's been unbelievably painful, actually. But on the other hand, I can still see that there is progress, and that's because, I'm starting to slowly inch my way towards things. Just things like reminding myself that, I have a choice in certain situations has been really beneficial. Therapy, I think a lot of people see therapy in a negative way. They think that if you go for therapy, there's something wrong with you, or like you're betraying your family, or that it's just embarrassing. There's a stigma on mental health, and that's usually the reason why so many people end up, killing themselves, or they just end up being so severely depressed. It's because there's this fear of just reaching out and saying, I can't do this. But it's such a normal thing, like to reach that point where you feel like, oh my gosh, it's just too much, it's just too overwhelming, and I can't do this anymore, and I just need a break. So I just think that, if you ever reach those points, there's nothing you should feel embarrassed about or ashamed about. If you're seeking counseling, it's actually a sign that you want to get better. It's a sign that you know that you're capable of more, and it's a sign that you just want to keep going, you want to keep living. It's always encouraging when people walk into your therapy room. Right now I'm also doing online therapy for a couple of clients, because I'm volunteering. These are free sessions, by the way. So yeah, I'm volunteering, so I'm giving therapy and I'm receiving therapy, and it's great, because you learn from the person who's giving you the therapy, and you're able to transfer that to your own clients. So yeah, I don't want to ramble about this, but I really think that, therapy is for people who just need a different perspective. Sometimes, of course, it is for people who are struggling with things. It is a normal thing to struggle, It's not something that weak people experience. There's so many things, really, that I think we need to address when it comes to therapy and culture. The culture that, puts it down and makes you feel like you shouldn't be doing this. I've also, gotten more support from this community called Trinity, and I actually did Bible studies with them, last year, if I'm not mistaken, or I think it was the beginning of this year. I can't even remember, but it was really good. So you basically sit one-on-one with an experienced mentor, and they just, do Bible study with you and support you in whatever is happening. They pray for you. It's been so wonderful, because my recent mentor has also been someone who's just amazing. I just feel so grateful that I've actually met this person, because I felt like, my heart has just been touched. I will be continuing to post, so I'm planning on posting makeup videos probably towards the end of September, because now that I've started filming, I need to also edit. So, yeah, that all takes time. So be a bit patient with me, and you will probably see, brand new makeup videos coming your way very soon. I'm also eager to get back into it, because colors and doing makeup was always a way for me to feel like I was doing something for myself, especially when I was going through my master's, because that was so intense. You're dealing with so many people, coming to you, telling you about all the problems that they have, and sometimes it gets so overwhelming that you stop looking after yourself. So I actually decided that my makeup channel was my way of doing something that made me feel happy. Yeah, so in terms of mental health, make sure that you're looking after yourself. In terms of makeup, I have a few things that I'm really, really excited to show you guys. I actually got my very first PR palette in June, and I did not do swatches for it, and the reason was because all of this stuff was happening. So I am going to be doing, a swatch video for that, and I will be doing a look. You can definitely, look out for those. It's basically from Nomad Cosmetics. Very, very excited to show you. And I also got something from P. Louise, which I'm so excited about. So I will be showing you those in another video. So stay tuned for that. And until those videos come out, I hope that you have, a great week. Be safe, and God bless you all.